Hello, chat. All right. Hello, Roxanne. Had a lot more difficulties. Hey, Will. A lot more difficulties getting started tonight than I thought I would. With setting up the cameras and everything, but it should look really similar to the old setup, except now the good camera's here, and the bad camera's up there. So, theoretically, that'll make it a lot better. All right. We're getting back to our boy, the Astoroth. Astoroth, you're going to notice a couple things real quick. First off is that a couple of our paint pots had paint on the bottom of them because we were rushing last week with that storm. And so we have some paint marks on the table that I'm about to get up. But I didn't realize until tonight because I didn't move the paints in between. I was so focused on setting the cameras up and everything. So we'll have to, I'll fix that later. But yeah, we have some stuff already built here for our Astoroth. Get all of our stuff out. Theoretically, with the new camera setup, you should be able to see everything a lot better. I say new, it's the old camera setup, but reversed. Where before my concern was on you being able to see everything from above. Now my concern is on you being able to see the detail on everything next to you. So. Alright. Let's get situated here. And that is a fancy technical term. Situated. You're allowed to use it if you want to. I won't stop you. Okay, we've already made the right leg. Next up is the left leg. And then we'll flip the instructions over. How long is this going to take? I don't know. Can't have both? Yeah, that's right, yeah. Can't have both. So we'll see how long this takes. It could wind up being a shorter stream because of that, or it could be that we go a little bit long. We'll find out. My main concern with doing something else along with this is that then it's going to be really confusing for people who watch the VOD. So we might just build this and then stop. But also, we got to make all the weapons too and do all the posing and the review. So we could be here for a little bit. And I got to get back into the swing of it again. Left leg, we have the foot already. So we need A, which is this one, right? Yes, A is this one. A14 and A9. I've got to pull in a little bit closer here, but I'll be careful not to pull in too close, because you'll see the edge of my hair. Obviously not ideal. Dun, dun, dun. I highly doubt that this is going to be the first time this table winds up getting a little scored up paint. Guess is that's probably going to happen quite often. Check something real quick, chat. I thought the auto zoom might have been off on this camera here, but it's not. It's zoomed into my hands, and so it's making everything blurry here, which is unfortunate. May have to fix that. But we're learning. We're setting things up and changing things, you know. All right. 6 as well. A13. I was in quite the rush trying to get things together tonight, chat. It was 10 minutes to stream time, and I didn't even have the laptop in the house, let alone set up. But I think everything's good now. So let's take our hobby knife, YouTube. It's a hobby knife. And trim things up a little bit. I'm excited, chat. I got a lot of plans for the house. I mentioned it a couple times already, but I'm slowly renovating the house. And when I say slowly, I mean very slowly. It's going to be months before it's done. Because there's some things I'm waiting on, some things that need to be bought that need to wait until some other stuff gets paid off. You know, the usual business of being an adult. But I am very excited for the stuff I have planned. What I'm probably got to do for camera here is actually bring it up so that it can see what we're working on, but it's on a boom arm. Everything in here it feels like is on a boom arm, so should be good there. All right. Start putting stuff together. Finally starting to cool off in here. Here. Go. And to the surprise of probably none of you, chat, after we finish the stream tonight, I'm gonna be making potatoes. Under our arms attached to the backpack for more thrust. That is cool. We haven't really gotten into the backpack stuff yet, but that is cool. A lot of stuff you can do with these. Hopefully it gives us all the options once we get to that point. I think what I'm probably going to do too is raise the camera up a little bit higher so that it's over the top of my hands. Don't fall, camera. So that you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing while I'm doing it. But again, this thing's on a boom arm, so we can move it wherever we need to move, which is really cool. That's the good thing about boom arms. The bad thing about boom arms is how much space they take up at all times. Doom, doom. I feel like when we're painting, we're probably going to want it down closer to the table. We're building, it being up here is not a bad thing. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Chat, I have been just mainlining chained echoes for the sake of that review, and I just want to talk about it, but I can't because then it'll spoil the game for people and the review. But oh, chat, over the last like 3 days I've put like 30 hours into that game. I'm changing my approach. My approach for reviews for a long time was just chip away at a bunch of them until they're done. And I'm trying not to do that now. I'm trying to just like focus one game down until it's done. And then next game. And then next game, you know? Unfortunately, I haven't recorded a bunch of stuff because of that, but we should be okay for a little while anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. But we also need A2. Da-da-da. Okay, so this piece goes in here. Remember correctly? Well, we'll find out. We will find out. Some of you might say, but Trey, you've been talking about your plans for the office for a long time. Well, actually, the plans changed pretty dramatically this week. You had sushi? Nice. Had an idea for a different way to do things that I think will make it a lot easier to record some of the other videos that I'm planning on recording when it comes to like Kill Team and stuff. Because really, with the way the recording setup is in this room's too small for it. So we can't really record Kill Team games on this setup because there's not enough room for anybody to play. Brother's birthday? Well, happy birthday then. Oberatoge gozaimasu. Happy birthday to your brother. I don't know how to say it in Korean. I'm sorry. And I don't remember correctly how to say it in German. I don't want to embarrass myself and try to say it poorly in German. Ruder. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna say it wrong. I don't know how to say it in Japanese, and I don't know how to say it in English, so there's that. But no, seriously, happy birthday to your brother. That's cool. My little sister's birthday is tomorrow. The youngest of my siblings. No, second youngest of. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping up with ages, including my own. People will ask me how old I am, and I'm like, what year is it? Sometimes people say, well, you don't have to be ashamed of how it's like. No, it's really not that, trust me. I'm just a massive idiot. I don't... There's no ulterior motive here, it just... I just don't know. This piece goes... So... A little confused. Where does it line up on the other one? Okay, so the rim goes to right there. Just theoretically, it would go the exact same way here. There we go. That's the trick I needed. I needed to pull it back. Turned 30? Nice! 32? I'll be 33 this year. Sticker. I was born in 1990, so the way that I remember how old I am is by asking what year it is, and then going, alright, so in 1990 I was 0. In 1991 I was 1. So whatever the end of the year is, if it's November or past, that's what year I am. That's what the number on the end is. And if it's not past November yet, then I'm 1 less than that. I remember it. I feel like there's got to be a better way. Like, other people just remember it somehow, and that boggles my mind. Chat, my phone is going off, and I have to answer this. just a text though. You won't hear me go away. My mom, I think she's forgotten I stream at this time. Because it's not an emergency here. But it's okay. It's okay. My mom does this thing. She's a wonderful person, and I love her dearly, but she does this thing where she, like, starts typing and then goes to do something else. So it tells me she's typing, and eventually she'll finish typing whatever she was typing. But sometimes it's a while. There we go. Alright, let me respond to her, and then I will... Right? Put my phone on the edge of the table just in case she messages me again. Okay, and just like before, that's going to look really bare, but it's because we have another part that's supposed to go there, which we're going to get now. Seven and 8. Don't do this, by the way, if you're somebody that hasn't started doing it yet. Don't crack your knuckles. It becomes a bad habit that you can't shake. Thought I would look cool if I did it, and it doesn't make you look cool. She is typing again. I felt like she probably would. Now, last time we had a lot of trouble with these. This time, I think we put everything together correctly, so it should just slot in. No, it should just slot in. Not just slotting in. Would have been great if it had just slotted in. Like it's supposed to! Come on! Okay, so this part is not as far back as it needs to. Clearly. Okay, so push this in. Try that again while it's pushed in. Okay, that's one side. Two side. Oh. There we go. Now it's in there. Just took it a little effort. I feel like I need to turn the music up a little bit. It seems really quiet. Oh, that's too loud. Never mind. It was just that song, chat. Never mind. That was a mistake. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a Trey stream if we didn't make at least a few of those. Alright, C26. Here. I need to just remove that song from the rotation then, if it's going to be so quiet. Go. Perfect. I'm seeing that we might have missed a step before. Let's rock it! Yeah! Which is number 7. Which is supposed to go around the outside of that. Oh boy. This one's going to be fun to apply, I believe. I feel like they should have had us apply that before we put the sides on here. I feel like that would have made it look a lot better. But if you didn't know any better, I mean, it looks mostly pretty good. I really wish they wouldn't use stickers. I get why they do. It's cheaper. But I wish we didn't have to deal with stickers. Like, those two pieces could have just been the same piece together. That you slotted on right there onto a hook. It would have been fine. But, oh well. Now we put the foot on. There we go. Now we have our feet, our legs, and our feet, and we have our torso. So we're getting somewhere there. Falling, chat. It's all trying to fall apart. There we go. Okay. We have our legs. We have our torso. What? Waist. Makes sense? I mean, the waist, not ace, the ace. Retake. The waist would be next in line. 3 from C. As well as 4 from C. Let's rock! I'll put my phone back in the window in case work tries to call. I don't get very good signal at home, chat, so my phone has to go in the window. I did download an app where they could get in touch with me that way. It doesn't need signal, it just uses the internet, which I guess is still signal when you think about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. But not everybody's using it yet, so it's safer to just keep it in the window for now. Anyway, we got off on some tangents. I have some plans for a new setup that I think will look a lot better and be a lot easier to manage and wrangle in the house. It'd be a good setup for recording stuff and a good setup for streams, but it's probably going to be at least a month, if not longer, before that even gets off the ground. Dun, 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 dun. It's a hobby knife, but it is still a knife. Not deep enough to bleed, though, so that's good. That's good. All right. Here. Slot in together. Have these here. Go together. As you might assume, these go in here. That's what I thought. It's not quite gonna work that way. There we go. That's how that works. We need C1, C2. Right. Trying to get that nub right there, but it is a pesky little nub. In trying to get it, I'm hitting more nubs than I wanted to. That's probably going to have to do if I don't want to scratch the thing up. We'll call it there on that. This piece goes like so with this piece here. Oh, it looks like it should just... There it goes. I was going to say, it looks like it should just fit right there, but it's not really wanting to go. Alright, then we need some B pieces. B18 and B17. Then we're done with B. Got really scared for a second, but because this one's got a different setup there than that one, but it's not. It's fine. It's supposed to go away. It's just a really thick one, so I got scared. At least 4 C's, but maybe more. Some PC5s. I will tell you what though, Chad, if we finish this up within like an hour, instead of going at least an hour and a half or so, what we will probably do is either call it early or maybe do like a hot seat challenge. Bad time? Well, it's a pretty bad time for me to be talking about our options. Subs off. Welcome back. As I was saying, if we don't get to at least an hour, or if we get like right at an hour, then we will either call it early or switch the stream over and do a hot seat challenge or something. Just so you know, you don't just have nothing. Right. Legs. Slotted body. We're at about 30 minutes right now, and I don't think it's gonna take that long to make the weapons. It took us a lot less time to get here than I thought it would. We probably could have just finished this up a couple weeks ago. Now I say that, it depends on how the weapons go. But we're down to just 2 sprues left, so you know. We'll get into the body and everything after we finished all the extra pieces here. So we need E14. I really like the way that body sits there. It feels good and sturdy despite how weird the feet are. I'm not afraid I'm just gonna like knock it over, which is a nice touch. E28. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Since we're almost done with this one, though, what do you want to see me build next, chat? Got a few different options that could be really interesting to build. As we usually do when we finish this, I'll do the like big, here's some kits, but I have one that I'd like to build next if chat doesn't have a preference. If you guys have a preference, then I will wait. A master grade. I don't currently have any master grades waiting to be built. But I will keep my eyes out for any master grades. I would like to build the GM cardigan. It's come up a few times to be built and just gets pushed aside every time, you know? But eventually, there won't even be a choice anymore and we'll have to build a GM cardigan. Because anything else that would be voted on will have already been built. So there's that. Dun, dun. Right, so this piece goes, hook that there, have this extra piece hanging off, right? Oh no, I hooked it on the wrong side. Hook's on this side, so it folds in. Right? No. I did it right the first time. It's kind of confusing.
We shall see.
We shall see. So it folds in this way. And we're gonna put this sticker on before it. What the heck? What the heck? This is not going to work the way they intended that to work. Oh boy. I didn't have it quite centered. Oh boy. Really afraid that's going to tear. Why do it this way? Why do it this way? Why not just have a glass piece that I slot in there? Or like a light blue plastic piece that I slot in there? Why is one side thicker than the other? How am I supposed to line it up? What the heck are they doing here? What is this? How is that supposed to work? What? Ooh. This is so poorly designed. Okay, so they show the sticker part going all the way up here to the top, with a line being right through the middle, as if it just went right here.
Watch out, bearded man!
Watch out, indeed. And then like fold it over. But the sides aren't even, so they don't fold the same way.
Disappointed!
So even if it doesn't line up right. Try to put this one here, then it's way too high up. You do this, and why would they do it like this? This is one of the worst stickers I have ever seen in all my time building Gundams. This is such a poor decision. It doesn't even line up right. But okay, there's our damage. It is a lot of damage. So there's our sticker. I hate it. It unironically brings down the whole kit for me, which is super unfortunate. All right, let's do arms. I mean weapons, which I guess are technically arms, but now I'm legitimately aggravated.
Emotional damage.
It is emotional damage. It just, what a poor decision. All because they didn't just want to put a single plastic piece of that color that you could slot into the top there. It just looks bad. I hate it. I hate it. And it brings down what has otherwise been a really fun kit to build in a way that I'm really frustrated with. We're going to go ahead and get the pieces of the next weapon off too, just so we can be done with the sprue. You could very easily accidentally cut that right there and not realize that that is part of the piece. Alright, so we're done with that sprue. We're gonna go ahead and cut these free. So we're done with all the sprues. Alright. Let's put these weapons together. I'm just over here trying to figure out, because we're definitely going to be done in time now. Trying to figure out what game we're going to do for the hot seat. I got a few options. We'll probably have to go offline for a couple minutes while I get everything like reset up. Change the stream title and all that fun stuff, you know. But then we'll come back online and we'll do some hot seat. That way people don't have to just not have a full stream. Because I know there are some people that only get here like an hour in, you know. Want them just not have anything. Sounds good, Will. Okay, so that's how it would hold the gun. I'm not super interested in holding the gun, honestly, although it's cool. Much rather have it hold the melee weapon with both hands, which is what we're going to do. Okay, these parts slot together. Still can't believe they did that with a sticker. I'm going to think about that every time I look at this kit now. Okay, sword just slots in, which is cool. Xenoblade style. 50. What about this part? Maybe to hang it? Alright. Hand off. Alright, just trying to make sure I saw where that went. Okay, so the hand goes down here. This connects to here. Alright, we just took the whole arm off. Not exactly what I was trying to do, but okay. The hand is upside down right now. Okay, now it should be able to slide along that and hold it wherever it needs to go to hold this thing. Of course, it ain't time. Now it's just got the sword. Let that back on there. What I want to do now is I want to take the other hand, this in there, so that we can do the big pose where it's running forward, ready to pull, and pull the sword loose. And then he's holding, although we could just have him also holding the sheath with the sword out with this hand. That might be pretty cool, actually. Oh no, I got a better idea. I just took pieces off that hand trying to do this. Oh no. I think it's kind of fun to articulate. I don't think the articulation's bad. It's just not quite as good as I want it to be, you know? Like, this part here does not want to stay in to that little connection like I want it to. Okay. What I want to do here, that arm just came off too. It's good that things come off so easily, because otherwise I'd be in trouble. What I'm wanting to do here is like full Yaijutsu style, where this hand's holding the sheath, and this hand's holding the sword, getting ready to draw it, and we can even have it like partially drawn as it goes. So for instance, slide it back in, the angle right to the arms, which is tough to do where you can still see the head. Joints keep rotating out of the socket. Oh no, the head! There we go. It can't really do the pose I'm wanting to do, but it can get very close. But we'll call very close good. Where he's like prepping to draw. That's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty good. Focus in. Alright, anything else we need to know about the weapons? Oh, you can put the gun on there. That's cool. How? This piece? Piece slots in right there. Gun slots in right there. And then you have the gun also on the... Oh, come on. Alright. Articulation on this is kind of rough, because the way this is designed. Not designed to go for something, I guess, quite as dynamic as I'm trying to do. And it's making it fun. At like half draw, maybe we can pull off what I'm trying to do. Leg forward. Trying to do the samurai yaijutsu thing. It's pretty close. Alright, but theoretically, say we didn't want to do that. Say we just wanted to keep this as a weapon that we hold in our hands. Want to redo that whole pose. We could do this with the shoulders. Nothing is happy, articulation-wise, after all the things that I've been doing to it. None of this is happy. This piece comes up. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Then what's that showing? Something swivels? Oh, it swivels up. Okay. And then you get the headpiece came off. Look, man, you are driving me up a wall now. You are such a cool looking suit. But they gave you just a little bit too much articulation, I'm afraid. And it breaks everything anytime you try to do anything. Like, that's cool. Took his backpack off, trying to go back from that. Alright, let's get him back in the Yaijutsu pose, and we'll review this sucker. Okay. No! Trying to show him up close and I dropped the camera. It's a very expensive camera to be dropping like that. So, yeah. There he is. That's our boy. Personal opinion, I think this is a cool kit that has some pretty serious problems. The deal here on the back with the sticker is a problem, and the articulation, once you get it in a pose you like, you can kind of just leave it there. The articulation otherwise is pretty annoying because of how much can go wrong. Like, this waist is fully articulated, which is cool, but it means that when I'm trying to pose the legs, I'm having to pose the waist as well. And so, while it's a really cool suit, and it's got a lot of cool stuff going on with it, I think it just, unfortunately, falters a little bit when it comes to the execution and the building of it. Because while the build was fun, I don't like posing it. Posing it is such a pain. And the stickers were not fun. So, yeah, we're going to put this camera back up here. And, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. We're going to go offline for a little bit. When we come back online, we'll have a hot seat going. So, if you're watching, you know, go take you a break, go to the bathroom, get you a snack. If you're watching this later, you won't see any difference. As of right now, I recommend this suit if you really like a lot of articulation. It's a good one to go with, but otherwise, I don't know. I think it's got a lot of cool ideas, but the stickers just really didn't work for me, and I don't think it would have been that much harder to just add one more sprue to the box. But it's a cool idea, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on with it. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until next time, I've been Trey. This has been The Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that the Astoroth origin has to offer. And if you're watching us live, we'll be back in just a few minutes, like probably 5 minutes or so. We'll see you then.